Storm Tracker Doppler Radar, sponsored by Homeland Bank. And now, Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
We're just dealing with the remnants of the cloud cover from the system that brought a lot of rainfall across the region overnight and also yesterday. And the winds, they have been gusting as high as 35 to 40 miles per hour here in Ouachita Parish. They're getting close to 40, 45. So just be careful on the roadways this morning. Definitely can make travel a little bit difficult with the winds getting as high as they are. Here's a look at the Doppler radar. Nice clean sweep across the region, not really tracking anything left from the storm system from overnight yesterday. Here's a look at the bike tower camera. You can see some of that leftover cloud cover. Temperatures have stayed mainly in the lower 40s, but with the winds the way they are, the current temperature is honestly irrelevant because it feels like it's almost 10 degrees colder than the actual temperature itself. Temperatures are in the mid 30s further off to the northwest, 36 degrees temperature in Texarkana and 38 from El Dorado to Ruston. Now here's a look at the current sustained wind speeds right now, blowing about 19 miles per hour in Monroe, 25 up in Greenville, and 15 down, of course, Natchez. Now these are the current wind gusts, and like I said, they're getting as high as 30, 35, and near 40 in a couple spots. It's 37 for the wind gusts up in El Dorado. Now these are what it feels like. It feels like it's near freezing, even though these temperatures are kind of in the lower 40s. So it's almost a 10-degree difference between the temperature and what it feels like. So bundle up as you're heading out the door. We will remain under a wind advisory till at least 6 p.m. later on this evening. Now they are expected to be dying down during the overnight hours of tonight. So if you got any outdoor plans, just bundle up this morning. Temperatures are not going to be varying that much. We'll stay really just in the mid-40s pretty much all day long, but these clouds will slowly break off and we'll pick up on some sunshine for this afternoon. Here's a look at the satellite radar. You can see the system is currently moving off to the east. The low pressure center is well up to the north, and it's going to continue its northeasterly track. Don't have to really worry about any of that wraparound snow effect that we could see within parts of the area further to the north. Now as we go throughout the remainder of today, that system pushes off to the east. Those clouds kind of break off as dry air starts to settle in from the northwest. We'll see temperatures get down just below freezing with that cold air that moves in. The skies will clear out and the winds will die down. But as we go later on towards late Wednesday into Thursday, winds will start shifting back out of the south as high pressure settles across the Gulf of Mexico, and that's going to allow for a warming trend because temperatures are expected to be climbing back to the mid to upper 60s by Thursday and Friday, being well above average for this time of year. And that's going to be just in time for our next potential storm system as a cold front will start to develop to the northwest, and we could see some strong thunderstorms in the ArkLaMiss with the current setup we could see as that warmer air settles in. We are under a slight risk for severe weather late Thursday night. Right now the primary threats really just look like it's going to be strong gusty winds, but can't rule out the possibility of maybe an isolated spin up with these storms, so something to be watching as we go into the later part of this week. Now looking at future tracker kind of going a couple days out, of course this is the model showing the potential for storms late Thursday and Friday, but as we go later on towards next week, this really the system kind of something to talk about. There is the possibility of maybe some winter precipitation that could be popping up within areas of the ArkLaMiss. Now of course a lot of models still in a bit of disagreement. It's going to be more or less the timing. The really best chances for any type of snowfall or anything like that still remains well up to the north into parts of West Tennessee and parts of northern Arkansas, but still can't be ruled out for the parts of the ArkLaMiss, especially in parts of South Arkansas. So something else to be watching as we go into next week. We'll see 46 degrees for this afternoon, and tonight we'll see a low of about 30 degrees, staying clear and cold, but those winds begin to die down. Now those storms will return on Thursday and Friday, and then a major cool down this weekend. Temperatures getting to the mid to upper 20s, and we could possibly see some teens later next week. Stay tuned, right back watching Fox 14 Morning News.